Hey, what is up everyone? My name is Karan and you are watching MrLucrative. Welcome to the part 2 of 5 smartphones that change their brand's identity forever. But before starting the video, if you haven't watched the first video or first part yet, then the link is in the description box below, in the pinned comment and in the I button. So make sure to watch the part first, then come to this video. So let's get started with the video. So like the Vivo and Oppo, Samsung was also a culprit of giving trash smartphones trash specification at higher prices. No, I'm not talking about the Samsung S series, I'm talking about the Samsung J series. Do you remember that infamous J series? Although they were meant for the budget segment, but the hardware was very weak and the price of the smartphones compared to its hardware specification was very high, and that Galaxy UI, it was terrible, it was destructible. It made the user experience even worse, and due to Galaxy UI only, this J series smartphone used to hang a lot even after 1 and 2 months after purchasing. That was the situation, and the Galaxy UI did not spare even the Samsung S series, their top of the line flagship series also. So it was like a pain in ass for Samsung users. Just like the Oppo and Vivo, Samsung also fixed this whole problem by first discarding the J series and introducing M series, introducing A series, and discarding the Galaxy UI with the Samsung One UI, and it drastically changed the Samsung overall portfolio. Samsung M series smartphones are some of the best selling smartphones in India. Samsung Galaxy A series smartphones are some of the best selling smartphones in the world, and the fluidity, the immersiveness, the features of One UI are unmatchable. In fact, if you ask any tech enthusiast or a tech YouTuber, he will have One UI as his top 3 most favorite Android UIs, at least in top 3 most favorite Android UIs of all time, I would say. It may be number one for many tech YouTubers and many tech enthusiasts. That's how Samsung's whole portfolio changed from like the absolute trash budget smartphones and trash UI to the one of the best selling smartphones, and some of the best selling smartphones and one of the best UIs in the whole Android smartphone market right now. When OnePlus slowly started to move from flagship killer brand to a flagship brand, increasing the prices of their smartphone, everyone lost hope in OnePlus and everyone saw the days of darkness coming. But then there came a ray of hope in the form of Poco F1. Yes, the ultimate enthusiast smartphone, and even though it was the first smartphone from the Poco brand, it solidified the image of Poco as a ultimate tech enthusiast brand, spec focused brand, giving the best of the specs for best prices as a flagship killer brand. And after the launch of Poco F1 and the success of Poco F1, the Poco X2 was a great success too. But then came the eclipse in the family, the Poco X3 series. Starting with the Poco X3 series, there were a bunch of problems detected in the Poco smartphones, like camera dead issue, motherboard dead issue, and every possible smartphone issue that can be found in a smartphone. So now people have started losing the trust in Poco. I mean, what they have started, they have lost the whole trust in Poco. Even though Poco is giving like 2 years of warranty in their smartphones, but people are not trusting Poco. Even their latest flagship smartphone, not the flagship one, but their latest smartphone, Poco F5, its first dead issue is also out. It is in trending. So I don't know what is happening with Poco devices, but Poco X3 series completely changed the Poco's brand identity from being a tech enthusiast, spec focused brand to just a dead brand. Now, do you remember The Undertaker versus Kane Buried Alive match, where Kane buried The Undertaker alive? Just like that, Chinese brands buried the whole Indian brands from the smartphone market, and Lava was one of them. And why I'm saying buried alive? Because Lava was still selling the smartphone to the date, but they were not very popular among the people. But just like The Undertaker came out and destroyed Kane, like that only Lava has done the same thing. By introducing the Lava Agni 2 5G, Lava has destroyed the whole price bracket of around 23,000 rupees, and it has become the best smartphone under 23,000 rupees. See, I'm not talking about the Lava Agni 5G or Blaze 2, because they were pretty average smartphone, but the Lava Agni 2 5G is one hell of a smartphone, like giving the curved AMOLED display at that price point and ultimate specifications for the price point. That is a good thing, a great thing by an Indian brand, and people has finally started trusting an Indian brand over the Chinese one. Like Redmi and Realme were the most popular budget smartphone, but Lava is finally catching up, and Lava is finally the only Indian smartphone brand that has destroyed the Chinese in their own competition. So that is a great thing, and it also has changed the Lava's brand identity too. So for making cheap, copycat or just importing and copying and white labeling the Chinese smartphone to making their in-house smartphones with great specification and destroying the Chinese. That's a great jump to, that's a great makeover. So thumbs up to Lava for that. And those were the 5 smartphones that changed their brand's identity. See you guys in the next video.